See. Now, see. This entire structure is your lateral sulcus with its posterior extension. Now, this is the anterior part where you are finding that there is a sulcus which is going up. This is called as the anterior limb of the lateral sulcus. Okay, this one. Now here is another one which is going straight up like this. So this is called as the ascending limb of the lateral sulcus. So what happens to the rest of the lateral sulcus? Now you call it as the posterior limb of the lateral sulcus. So there is presence of a small gyrus which is present anterior to the anterior limb. So this is the anterior limb.
Yes, sir.
So this particular gyrus which is present anterior to it, this is called as the pars orbicularis. Pars orbicularis, coming from the name orbital surface. See, this particular surface is the orbital surface. So this particular gyrus is basically present with relation to the orbital surface, and hence this is referred to as the pars orbicularis. Next is this one.
Pars triangularis.
Between your ascending limb, between your anterior limb and the ascending limb posteriorly, this particular gyrus is called as the pars triangularis. Between the ascending limb and the posterior limb of the lateral sulcus, this is called as
Pars
the pars opercularis. This is called as the pars opercularis. Now, what is the meaning of the term opercularis? Opercularis is a term which comes from operculum. Operculum means something that hides. Fish gills are covered by the operculum. So below this is something hidden, and that is the fifth lobe of the cerebral cortex. Till now we have told you that anterior to the central sulcus is the frontal lobe. Between the central sulcus here and the parieto-occipital sulcus here, this one is the parietal. Behind the parieto-occipital sulcus, this one is the occipital lobe, and we have demarcated this one as the temporal lobe. So which is the fifth lobe? The fifth lobe lies deep to this particular pars opercularis, which is called as the insular lobe. Okay, which is called as the insular lobe. So if we just take out this particular gyrus, we will be able to see the fifth lobe, that is the insular lobe.